Welcome to my studio. I'm Rosalie Montoya Austin of Rojo Jewelry and Designs. My parents are Lavinio and Josephine Montoya. My dad is a silversmith and my mom works with natural stone beads. They are the owners of Montoya Jewelers in Palo Alto, California. I grew up in the jewelry business and have my parents to thank for all that I have learned and for my love of jewelry. My specialty is wire wrapping, and I prefer to work with natural stones as well. I use a variety of pliers and wire cutters when I make jewelry. I lay my beads or stones out on my bead board. I also use a wire jig. It is a square plate with holes in it on the left side of my bead board. I use it to bend wires into the shapes I need for ear wires. I choose to use a slab of dyed howlite for the necklace. Howlite is naturally white. It is usually dyed to imitate turquoise. It is a calming stone and it absorbs negative energy. I measure out a piece of wire to make the bail for this stone to attach it to a chain or cord. I begin to bend the wire to make the bail. I start manipulating the wire by hand. I use round nose pliers to make the bail. The bail is a loop to feed the chain or cord through. I use the pliers to keep the bail round as I start to wrap the wire. With the bail complete, I find a decorative way to use the extra wire. I don't like to waste materials. I use the tip of the round nose pliers to start the spiral design. I love to use a spiral in many of my designs. It is an ancient symbol that has many meanings for many different cultures all over the world. If the wire does not stay flush to the stone, I will place a drop of glue to adhere it to the stone. Next, I choose to use suede lace to hang the pendant. I decide to make it adjustable. You can wear it long or short. 30 inches is a good length. I made the wire coil to use as a slide to adjust the length of the necklace. I put the pendant on first, then feed the ends of the suede through the coil. This is an assortment of dyed howlite beads. I use them because they are more affordable than real turquoise. I use a punch to make small holes in the ends of the suede so I can attach the beads I choose. Next, I measure 2 pieces of wire to make head pins for the beads. I like to make my own findings. Findings are the different components used for making jewelry. I use the round nose pliers to make a small coil and feed the end of the wire through the hole and pull it all the way through to make a knot that will hold the bead. This is the finished head pin next to the other piece of wire that will become a head pin. I put the bead on the head pin and use the round nose plier to make a small bail. Next, I select a couple of spring rings to attach the beads to the end of the suede lace. I have attached the howlite beads to the suede lace. I place the necklace on a display so I can take photos to list the necklace on my Etsy page. These are several of the other necklaces I made in the past few days. Here are some of the earrings I made. I used the wire jig, round and flat nose pliers to make the ear wires. Thank you so much for joining me in my studio today. Visit my Etsy page, Rojo Jewelry and Designs.